And I was a standby singer for Team Whitney Houston. We were in lockdown number 2, I think. To the runners, to the producers, probably like a lot of singers, you know, I struggle a lot with, sometimes with confidence. Hi guys, how you doing? Long time no see. It's been a couple of months since I last uploaded a video. So it's a Tuesday today and I'm teaching, but I've had so many like free spaces this morning. Like I've had no classes. My first class is at 11:30 and it's now 10:13. Usually my first class would be at 9, but yeah, I've just had like no students today. Don't know why, but so I thought, why don't I film a little YouTube video, because I've been meaning to for a while anyway. I don't know if you guys have been watching, but there's a show called Starstruck, and I was a standby singer for Team Whitney Houston. It feels a bit strange saying it out loud because I've known about it for like a year. Let's take it back. December 2020, I had a, you know when you're on Instagram and you get a direct message request, it's like in the section that isn't your direct messages, but it's like in another folder. If you never check those, because if you don't reply within a certain amount of time, then it just gets deleted. So I suppose it's kind of like your junk folder, like for emails. So yeah, I don't really check there often, but I happened to check, and I had this message one day from a lovely lady called Rashida, who is a casting director, producer, and she just sent me a message saying like, oh, do you fancy applying for this new show called Starstruck? I have 700 and something followers on Instagram. You wouldn't be able to find my videos easily because like, yeah, I'm a teeny tiny fish in a massive pond of Instagram videos. So I don't know how she found my videos, but amazing that she did. Oh, I wish I had like lots of really cool B-roll and lots of cool shots of the whole process. I didn't like film anything really, partly because I didn't really expect to kind of get to where I did, and then also as well we weren't allowed to film certain things, and you know, yada yada yada. But you know, obviously I've got all the memories up here, so it's all good. December 2020, we were in like a pandemic. We were in lockdown number 2, I think. Was it lockdown number 3? I can't remember. So I had my first audition on Zoom in my little kitchen. Hey everybody, get up and dance, everybody. Nay, 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 nay. Those 2 songs, and then after that I had a second audition again in my kitchen on Zoom, but this time they said they wanted me to sing for Team Whitney Houston, and I was like, are are you sure? Because I don't think I sound anything like Whitney Houston. Whitney was my mum's idol. So growing up, like, I used to hear Whitney's music all the time. Like, I remember singing I Want to Dance with Somebody when I was like 2 years old, well, trying to sing it. So yeah, it was such a massive, like, honour to be asked to audition for her. And like I said, I had no expectations at all. I went down to London for the final audition. And you know what, it was just all such a fun process. Obviously it was a lot of pressure. Everyone was so supportive. The whole team could not have been nicer and more encouraging. Everyone was just like so excited to be there and so happy, and it was just like great vibes all around, from the vocal coaches to the runners to the producers to like all of the crew. Like, everyone was just really, really nice. The musical director as well, I forgot his name now. What's his name? I'll put his name somewhere on the screen. But anyway, he is the musical director from The Voice, and the vocal coaches were from The Voice as well, and the producers were from The Voice and X Factor, and it was just like a really big deal. So yeah, you can imagine I was like, inside I had so many butterflies. I was just really like, ooh, nervous. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I just thought, I can't believe I'm here singing with these other amazing girls. I think it was like 2 weeks or so, and then we would find out if we were going to be in the final 3 as Team Whitney Houston, or whether we were going to be a standby singer, so final 4. So I ended up being the standby singer, which was still absolutely amazing. And although I didn't get to perform on stage as the final 3, I suppose, like, if you're doing theatre, you know, like when you have a swing or an understudy who steps in if somebody is ill or can't do the show for whatever reason. I still had to learn everything. I still was very much a part of the whole process, just behind the scenes. And to be fair, like, I'm quite easily pleased. I was just so happy that I got to spend time in a hotel, like just away from home, and just having like a nice trip. And then I had a filming crew, 2-person filming crew, because obviously it was COVID times. I had a filming crew come to my flat to do a VT interview. So that was another like really just like, what? Just really strange, amazing experience. They were so lovely, so lovely. I did an interview, like, you know what you would have on your VT interview, talking about like your journey, how you got into singing, and, you know, talking about kind of your life. It's a very brief segment that you usually get on reality TV shows, I guess. It was just a really strange experience having a film crew from ITV for a TV show come to my home. It was just so strange. Then we were all given the parts that we had to learn. So obviously I had to learn the 3 girls' different parts for the songs. So then I learned their tracks, and then choreography was sent over as well. It was really simple choreography, like it was like just a bit of movement really. And I remember I was like practicing that and going over that and learning that at home. Then we went down for the filming block in Bovingdon, ITV, which is where they film for Dancing on Ice. Even the things like when the taxi would pick me up from my hotel every day to go in for our filming block, like, and I remember the taxi drivers would always be like, oh, so what are you doing here then? Like trying to get answers about like what the show was, but we weren't allowed to say anything. Oh, and also for the wardrobe department, we're from Strictly Come Dancing. I was like proper fangirling, like, oh my god, that's Nikki Gill. Obviously I wasn't weird or anything, like I was just really normal, but inside my head I was like, huh, just them off the telly, you know. Even the simple things like having lunch on a day-to-day basis was very exciting. It was just really cool, you know, like it's the simple things with me, honestly. Other lunches were really good, like delicious lunches. It was just like such a learning process as well, because I'm such a people watcher anyway. Like, I'm that person that, you know, wherever I am, if I'm in a restaurant or if I'm at the park, like, I love to just watch people. I just find it really interesting just seeing what people are doing. So I was really like just taking it all in.
Hello and welcome to the Starstruck stage. Look at that. It looks incredible. We are in filming right now the first show. So it's really exciting. This is the show. I'm excited to be hosting it. We've got all the friends and family up there. Look at them. They're all waving, which is great. And yeah, I'm wearing a tie. I'm wearing a suit. I'm feeling good. The hair's all slicked back. And yeah, this is Starstruck coming soon. And
because it's such a huge team and there are so many people, I was just like watching everything, watching the runners and see how they do their job, and it was really fascinating. I feel like I'm repeating myself now because all I keep saying is that it was amazing, but it really was. It was just the complete dream. By the way, my nan thought it was a scam because she was like, well, I've never heard of Starstruck, and she just thought it was dodgy. Understandably, because, you know, you do get some funny people around, but nowadays, like, you know, a lot of people do reach out to performers through social media. I'm so unbelievably grateful for that experience. Like, I can't believe that I was a part of that. It just goes to show, like, you really don't know who is watching, and I'm so proud of myself as well, because I probably, like a lot of singers, you know, I struggle a lot sometimes with confidence in my ability, and I sometimes get so bogged down with feeling like I can't do this and I can't do that, and just I put like an immense amount of pressure on myself to do well sometimes. And I'm enjoying watching it. Like, I'm watching Starstruck every Saturday night. I saw Team Whitney Houston. They did a brilliant job. They didn't go through to the next round, but they still did so amazing anyway. But as I'm watching it on the TV, I'm just like, I was there. I was there. Like, weird, so weird. Sometimes when you dream, your dreams come true in extraordinary ways. Suddenly a day can be so amazing. Sometimes when you yearn, you burn the air, and you are not the same. If you know where that musical's from, let me know. Life can be so amazing. Like, life is just full of surprises. You never know what's gonna happen. Anywho, I'm gonna wrap this up because I'm teaching, so I've got to go and set up and everything. But I hope you enjoyed this little chit chat, rambly video. I don't know what will be my next video. To be honest, I have no idea what to film. I just have no ideas at the moment. I will see you all in my next one. Have a wonderful rest of your day whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you next time. Bye.